But on this morning, something feels different. The English neighbours who usually wave don't make eye contact. Doors that are normally open are shut tight, and then you hear it. Footsteps. Many footsteps. The hunt begins. In towns across England, the pattern was the same. Groups of English men, sometimes led by local officials, sometimes just angry mobs, began going house to house. They weren't looking for warriors, they were looking for anyone with Danish blood, and they started with the women. Historical records, sparse and sanitized as they are, tell us that Danish women were dragged from their homes, but archaeology tells us something far worse, because when archaeologists excavated sites connected to St. Brice's Day, they found something that made their blood run cold. The church at Oxford, where Mercy died. In Oxford, Danish women and children did what anyone would do when violence erupted. They ran to the church. St. Frideswide's church was a sanctuary, a holy place. Surely they'd be safe there. They were wrong. According to a charter written by King Ethelred himself years later, and this is where the king actually admitted what happened, the Danish refugees barricaded themselves inside St. Frideswide's church. They pushed furniture against the doors, mothers clutched their children, they prayed. Outside, an English mob gathered. They didn't try to break down the door, they didn't demand surrender, they set the church on fire. Burning alive, the horror revealed. Now let's be very clear about what burning alive means, because this is where it becomes worse than death. Worse than a quick sword thrust. When you're trapped in a burning building, the smoke gets you first. Your lungs burn with every breath. You're choking, gasping, unable to see through the thick black smoke. The heat is unbearable, like standing in an oven that's getting hotter every second. But you don't die quickly, not when you're pressed against stone walls, desperately trying to avoid the flames. You watch the wooden beams above you catch fire. You hear them cracking, and you know when they fall, you'll be crushed or burned or both. Mothers tried to shield their children with their own bodies. Archaeological evidence from similar massacre sites shows the remains of women curled around small skeletons, dying in the act of protection that couldn't save them. The screaming would have been unbearable. But here's the truly horrific part.